my lovers, happy Tuesday. Happy to be here with you again from Prague. What a great city. Lots of walking yesterday, beautiful bridges, trees, the astronomical clock. Thank you, Prague. Thank you for a wonderful time. Okay, let's get into it, my loves. Strength card as a little jumper here. My intention is divine guidance and loving clarity. Disclaimer, these are for fun and entertainment. I'm not a psychic. I use tarot to channel the messages. These are general readings, right? Take what resonates, leave the rest. And if you're ever desiring or resonating and wanting a private reading, feel free to check out the website altalove.com where you can book a reading. Okie dokie. So the strength card here, a decision to be made. The decision could be regarding a love situation. Page of Cups reversed, but there's like a message that comes through that it could be very empowering, even though the message isn't like sad, depressing. As in, this message coming in is gonna test you. The message coming in is gonna test your strength, and but the decision you're making here is a positive one. It's like you're being forced maybe to make a decision. The decision over here, it looks like it's your personal power regarding, well, it could be love because it's a Two of Cups, but it could also just be indicating the one-to-one relationships, client relationships, close friendships, maybe even familial relationships. But it feels more distant than that. It feels like friends, soulmates, that kind of thing. And it's about reciprocity in our relationships fundamentally. This is why it's wanting to empower us, right? Okay, and there could be, okay, so there's two more, there's another page coming in. So the pages here can sometimes indicate younger people in our lives. The Queen of Wands reversed. This could feel like, again, that sense of messages that are not as great, but they're prompting us to be more empowered in ourselves. So the Queen of Wands is making me feel like either you or the other person that you're dealing with is like not feeling their full power. They're I feel like this is a fire sign human that you're wanting to create with, wanting to have a new start with or a new beginning with. I mean, it could just be that could be the decision, is like, are we going to do this? Are we going to work this thing together? There's Pentacle, Fire, Cup. So it could really be a passion project. It could be work related in that regard. You know, the creative projects that we work on with other people, which often can be love relationships as well, just creating a life together, right? So there's definitely a lot of contemplation here. So I'm getting a message that this decision is really coming off the back of probably what feels like some unluckiness. You know, things not going our way, possibly around previous relationships, previous unions, you know, the times that we come together with other people to make shit happen and then it doesn't happen. The wish does not become fulfilled. There's a message here about writing, like writing down your ideas, writing down your thoughts, maybe writing your grievances, right? A really good sort of ceremony or ritual to enact when we're trying to work through stuff is just writing, as in expressing ourselves, writing down what we want to say to said person, writing down you know, maybe what we need to say to ourselves, writing questions for ourselves. But certainly when regards to, you know, when we're working on forgiving, for example, or just hashing out our grievances, the things inside of us, either around experiences we've had, people that we relate to that are triggering, that are traumatic, right? And it's not to say like just this one simple thing. Healing, I think, is an ongoing endeavor constantly, actually. So but to work through it, it's like undoing a knot. It usually takes a certain amount of focus and kind of work to undo that knot. It's the same with these sort of traumatic events or grievances that we might harbor toward people, places, things, and we write it out. How dare you? We don't have to send it. We don't have to express it to anybody else. But our body sometimes just needs the airwaves to express it and then let it go. Write it on a piece of paper, this letter that you never send, and then burn it and be done with that situation where you were made to feel unlucky. You were made to feel less than, right? And there's something about being tested in your test of faith or strength that all at once is gonna, it's like tension. So we're creating tension in our lives and going, I am going to commit to this, right? Like I am wishing upon a star and I'm going to make that dream come true, right? And this is a positive judgment. This is a decision that you're making. Like regardless of my past, regardless of things not working out, etc., I am going to XYZ. Like, and I'm going to do this. This is your faith being tested, your strength being tested, positive judgment. I'm doing this. Make the decision, right, to alleviate yourself from a past of things not working out, of too much tension, too much for one person to handle, maybe. And then, regardless of the messages that you're getting, maybe from somebody from your past, or maybe somebody you're relating to that you're working stuff through, that we might get messages that are troubling, or messages from people we love that they're going through stuff. And then the magician here is very much like, all of this is empowering you to have greater reciprocity and balance in relationships, mutual love and respect, right? So this is the magic. This is the magic spell, even though the messages might feel like, oh God, I can't handle it. Okay, some of you also have experienced tower moments, or are looking at the wobbly tower going, God, oh God, like this tower is going to come down. What are we going to do about it? And there was a justice. So the justice is coming in. Justice, judgment, strength, all these major arcanas are in the upright. So even though there's a little bit of things didn't work out, or messages coming in could still be triggering for us, there's a sense of finally getting to these new ground, finally getting to more reciprocal relationships, finally getting to places where we're like ready to make a decision. There's two of swords. These are big decisions that you're having to make, right? So for some of you, you might want to dig into your spiritual practice and the schizophrenic card. So there's definitely a split here. Like, do I harbor on the past? Do I hold on to it? Or do I kind of wish upon a star and make a decision and move forward regardless, and allow that movement forward to energize me and possibly allow me to encounter people that are more reflective of who I am today, that kind of thing. And knowing this too, tension is part of life. I think we have sort of this weird ascension, spiritual aspiration of one day achieving wholeness or having a good kind of run of things. And yet tension is part of life. Contrast is part of life. Expansion, contraction, ups and downs, highs and lows, light and dark, right? Know that you are that too. You are that polarity. You are that those opposing forces are in all of us, right? And so we want to embrace those, look at those, like untying a knot. It's just like, take your time to untie that, but don't stop. Like, keep moving forward. Basically, there are better things coming in. There's definitely love here, love on the cards, or like a better partnership, a really solid friendship, or just somebody that you can be super tight with to help you make decisions, to help you untie the knots, and to help you feel more magical and powerful again. So there's some really good energies coming in here, my loves. Look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. If for some reason we're traveling tomorrow, so if I don't get around to doing the dailies, I will be seeing you Thursday with my lights back on. The lights definitely make a difference. Aging is such a curious thing, isn't it? And I realize this no matter what we've been doing. Although, have you seen some images of some of those star people? Like Demi Moore, I saw a photo of, and somebody else. She did some movie, and oh, gee whiz. Yeah, wow, maybe we will endeavor that at some point in our humanity, that we just become ageless and, I don't know, just like appear in these bodies and remain these like gods and goddesses and then depart as and when without this whole aging process. But, you know, I say that with compassion and with a sense of like always having to just be who we are, right? And who my lovers, so much love for you. Have a great day, you guys. Take care. Peace out.